Oh, ahoy there's mateys. Apologies for not being out here on the wide internet for a while. I seem to have lost my edge. So I do apologize. I try to at least get some videos out if I could. But as of late, I be hitting a slow pace. And you be asking, Demo, why are yous acting like a pirate? It's because I'm back on naval actions, me friend. uh, it's because I'm back on naval actions, my friend. So, without any further ado, well, let's get into it. Howdy out there, YouTubers, programmers, and procrastinators. My name's Demo440, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're back on naval actions. Now, this game has been recently updated, as if most of you guys have known. If those of you don't know, Naval Actions is a completely free game on Steam that you could play. Or you could probably find it for free somewhere else. You could probably look it up yourself. And, like I said, it's completely free. You do have some DLCs if you want to have some fancy ships, as I would say. And I do apologize. I recently had a shave. And if you guys notice, I have like a bald spot here in the center. I'm not trying to be that evil German guy from the Second World War. No. I have a cold sore right here. I have a pimple right here. And a cracked lip right here. So I'm trying to heal up. So I do apologize. Anyways, without further ado, let's enter in, shall we? Now, you guys remember from my older videos that when you used to play naval actions, you had to, well, one, get your ship, get some guns, and then you could shoot and do however you wish. But you do have to build collected consumables to run your ship, like say, how to say that again? Ah, yes. Heal your crew, repair your ship, repair your sails, and that's about it. Well, there's a recent update to naval actions that I should be telling yous all. Yous all. Sorry. Now, in naval actions, yes, you can get your guns, you can modify your ships as is you were, but there's a slight problem. That slight problem is that you cannot shoot your guns without ammo. So now they added a new mechanic, which I think was kind of stupid for them to do, but what can you do? Now you have to gather yourself some gunpowder and all the shot you necessarily need to destroy your targets. Which, mind you, you have to remember to do that, or else you'd be in mid-battle and you realize you're out of ammo. Now, that's usually in different cases. You run out of powder or you run out of cannonballs. So, do keep in mind. Anyways, without any further ado, without boring all of you, let's get into it, shall we? Sorry. I do apologize. Recording issues. Alright, let's get in. I should just bring that closer. I did forget that I did do a couple of battles of course. Yeah, yar. Also, you may have noticed I am running two ships. One's my battleship and one's my cargo ship. Basically, I use my battleship to destroy my targets, and then I transfer the cargo to my smaller ship. So we could share cargo. So that way I could shoot and kill whatever I want and still have enough storage to carry it all in. Yeah, I know. I'm a nasty pirate, aren't I? Arr, I have been playing this for a while, so I do apologize. But the main mechanic is it hasn't really changed much at all. Basically, er, I do apologize. I'm not hearing much audio, so give me a sec. That'd be better. I do apologize. The sound wasn't really working the way I like it to, so I do apologize. Now, now that my headset's working, let's show off how the fighting works. Now, for beginners, I suggest to not go after the big targets because you'd be asking yourself for death. And I be saying, don't be stupid. Now, you might not see this. The ship I'm currently thinking to pick a fight with is a cutter. It's a small ship, not very much armed like my ship here. It be a raining tonight. Or this morning? Morning. And that's not a good omen. Remember, friends, there's an old sailing term back in the old days. Red skies at night, sailors take light. Red skies at morning, sailors take warning. Or I might, no. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red skies at morning, sailors take warning. That's the that's the old sailing phrase back in the old days. And it looks like I'll not be able to fight this ship, so time for me to look for another. The reason why is because I was against the wind. But back to what I was saying, fighting is no different than it was before. But you still get that fishing mechanic where you can go fishing off your ship. But do take warning, it stops the moment to catch the fish, so you have to reset it once you catch something. So do take a little I do keep that in mind if you're wishing to go fishing. Oh, I knew the silhouette. I knew that was a brig, judging by the silhouette. But as I was saying, do not fight the bigger ships, especially when you're in a higher level and you have a good ship like this. You'd still be wrecked. And I suggest fight one on one, never fight against someone else. Especially a player, they know all the tricks. Watch me sink this ship like it's a fucking toy boat. Battle starts in 3, 2, 1. I tell that ship to stays because it has no guns and no ammo. And that's the annoying bit. Before you reach your targets, they try to shoot your damn sails off. So do take warning on that. They do that almost every single damn time. He lost his. Mine's still here. The wind's not be favourable this time. Now you see, I don't care that he's shooting me. I knew his ship isn't strong enough to sink me. See, I can take a hit, but he can't. Perfect trade. That wouldn't have counted because it was too shallow of an angle, too even of an angle. Some of my shots missed. Now I tell my spare ship to follow because, one, I know that by time it arrives, this ship that I'm fighting against will be sent to David Jones's locker. And how do you pray tell I know this? Simple. He's on his last life. and finish. Now, what pray tell is in aboard this ship? One final shot. Some golden rails, some shot, and some powder. Thank yous. Some of this isn't too much that my ship can't handle. Well, time to leave. And that is how you fight in naval actions, my friend. Now, it's kind of surprising. Usually it takes like a good hour before a ship would sink. But what can you do, I suppose. I don't think you fucking can get away from me. It's an enemy player. Never mind, he has a ship that I should never mess with. You know, this is what most collectors feel like when they collect wooden boats like this and put them in the water. You imagine what kind of stories would they have if they were upon the actual ocean. Guess I was right to say about that red sun in the morning. Yet this is a shitty day. Well, thankfully I know where I am, roughly. Let's sail south. I'll get you back once I get another target. Er, er, I do apologize there, me mateys. The fog was really cutting into what I was hoping to do on this video. Now I allowed time to pass so the fog couldn't roll out. Now let's see what we can get on with out here in the ocean. Now, to give you new players a little trick, once you get to a high level, like say with me, I am a plunderer, I'm a decent rank, you can get a decent ship like this if you save up enough money and have a Traitor Snow as your backup ship. Now, with this ship, you can use it to fight any smaller ships, smaller of its class. Like, say, Trader Linux? Trader Linux. That's the ship that I'm currently fighting against. Sorry, it bugs me. He just turned around. That's not the way a true pirate fights. Oh. A rattlesnake. You know what? I haven't fought against a rattlesnake in quite a few while. Why not we fight it? But back to the topic. When you're starting out and you get to my rank, you have to pick the ships that can carry more cargo, which are the trader ships. A Traitor Snow can carry more cargo and you might get some decent loot out of it. I'm just saying that just in case you want to start piracy. There's a rattlesnake. 38 versus a 22 battle rating. Meh, a little high, but nothing I can't handle. Now that I realized, it's a bit smaller than this ship that I've seen, which is a Remini? Decent shot. But can you outshoot this? This one might actually be a challenge for me to fight. But again, if I didn't miss that shot, I would have been fine. Or, you see, I could deal more damage if I could hit. Listen, when you're picking a target, pick one. And I suggest pick the target that is shooting at you. Oh yes, and do be forewarned that a ship can sink if you allow too much water to come aboard, even if you're at full health, which is a major danger point with most of these ships. Ah, you missed. That sucks. Firing all those shots and missing? What are you shooting at, you diff? May I remind you that we're in a battle. That ship is done. I may be damaged, but ye still have ye had no chance. Ye may think ye be safe, but yez be wrong. Alright, now time for the stopping. Like I said, I know how this works. He's dead. If he continued fighting, he'd still die anyway. That'd be good enough for me. And ye thought I would be dead. Ye think wrong. I say that was a good fight. What do ye think? I think we had ourselves a good fun. The fuck? Anyways, folks, that'd be all for me. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I certainly did. If you guys wish to see more, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please click on that notification. I like to at least gain maybe to 300 subscribers if possible. So hope to see you all guys around. Keep an eye out for my next video. Hope to see you then. Adios.